Hey there, my name is Lee Thurman, and since 1980, when I first got into real estate, I have helped over 2,200 people, probably 2,300, but a lot of people buy homes, sell homes, and buy homes. And, um, you know, today's market, today's world is significantly different than it was back in the 1980s. I have found that the vast majority of people that are buying a home have done a lot of research. Now, back in the 1980s, there was a book, an MLS book that was published, and only realtors had that, and there was no online information. And so you had to have a realtor, and they had to go through this book and they had to look for homes. And it's that traditional sort of listing process that set the standard of a 3% fee for the buyer's agent. And buyers agents had to do a lot of work. I mean, finding homes wasn't easy. You literally had to go drive to an office to pick up keys for the showings that you were going to make. And so if I listed a house, I had to get 3 or 4 copies of keys because for your house, because agents would want to show it in the next day or two. They'd have to come to my office and check out a set of keys. Yeah, imagine all that time that they spent going and getting keys and the security issues and all the other things that went along with it. That's the traditional model that is the foundation for why 3% is charged by the buyer's agent. Well, today's world is totally different. In today's world, not only do you, as the buyer, have the ability to sift through all of the listings as soon as they come on the market. You can go to Trulia, you can go to Zillow, you can go to Realtor.com, maybe Halliday, Caldwell Banker. There are hundreds of websites where you can do your research. I can put you on a list, and as soon as new properties come in that fit your parameters, you'll be notified literally immediately upon them being listed in the MLS. So there is a lot of burden that is taken off the shoulders of the listing agent or the buyer's agent. In addition, I don't have to go drive around and pick up keys. There's a super lock box, and we have an app, and we just open the box, the keys in the box. It has a record of who showed the house. It's much more secure for the seller. Plus, it's much more convenient for the buyer's agent. Way less time is invested by the buyer's agent in helping you to find the house. It is a much, much more efficient process, and yet the traditional 3% fee for the buyer's agent is what is charged to the person selling the home. So I offer something different. I value my time and I value your time. If you, in turn, will value my time, I'll help you save a bunch of money. I do a 1% buyer's agent representation, and it's a very simple process, and it works this way. I charge a $1,000, $999 upfront fee that covers 10 hours of time. I use that time to go show you properties, to prepare offers, and negotiate the purchase of a property. And quite honestly, 10 hours is usually enough time to be able to find a property and negotiate on the purchase of a property. Now, what that means is when the property closes and you as the buyer move in, at closing, that's actually before you move in, it's got to go through closing, but at closing there's going to be a 3% commission because the seller is going to offer 3% to the buyer's agent because that still is the norm. But what's going to happen is if you hire me, I'm going to rebate the $1,000 that I charged you up front and then take a 1% commission. So let's just say, let me walk you through how this works. If you're buying a $500,000 home, a 3% commission is $15,000. So if you hire me to represent you, you'll pay $1,000 up front. And then at closing, I'll take a 1% commission, $5,000. And before I get paid by the closing company, I'll rebate $1,000 to you. So I'll pick up $4,000 at closing, and the $1,000 you've prepaid, that's my $5,000 1% commission. So it's a simple program, and it allows you as the buyer to have 10,000 additional dollars applied to your closing costs and or down payment and or whatever it is that you want to help you out financially, be able to be more competitive in your offer, to have more cash at closing, to cover closing costs, all of those kinds of things. So if that program sounds valuable and interesting to you. If you want to save time and money, please give me a call. I'd love to help you find your next dream home and help you be able to get into it the most efficient and affordable way possible. Thanks for watching. I look forward to talking to you.